Hello, and welcome to SleepyCove ASMR. Today, we're going to be playing some more of Viscera Cleanup Detail. And I got some DLC for it. So I've got the House of Horror. The House of Horror. Which was recommended to me by a user named Fear57. And I thought that this would be perfect to play for some more spooky, Halloweeny October fun. Let's see, we want to start assignment solo. And I want to make sure the footprint limit is on low. Just so that we're not backtracking too much. Though, I realize in this game there's going to be some backtracking anyways. And that's okay. So let's start work. Okay, so we've got our briefing here. It says the name is Janitor, age 25, occupation, senior workman. And then the brief. The harrowing events that transpired here are certainly tragic and of a truly bizarre nature. But this must not hinder your work in any way. Proceed through the home and surrounding areas and make certain you have disposed of all substances and objects that may be of concern. Make doubly certain that you deal with any items that may be vulnerable to repossession. The family that lived here were of a reputable station within the town, so you are to hastily perform your duties to render the home respectable once more. The good people of the local community need not be made aware of the true nature of the incident that occurred. So as always, discretion is paramount. And we'll just say, okay. Now, I did do some cleaning of this game, or of this level, already. And I'm restarting because the audio was practically unusable, and I didn't really want to re-record over the same footage. I think that would feel weird. Maybe eventually I'll give that a try, but I thought I'd just come back and start doing some cleaning again. And hopefully, this time, the audio is better. So, I know that right here, we've got our water bucket. And so we've got a grinder, kind of wood chipper thing here to get rid of our junk. Which is good. I'm gonna start with, this is the garage here, so let's get our mop. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, see, this is a mess. Oops. I'm gonna try to be very efficient with my cleaning. That last video uploaded of this game, I was still getting used to it quite a bit. And I think I'll probably still run into some problems. It's very easy to spread the blood and stuff like that, or to tip over the the mop buckets. But I'm also a bit better at this than I used to be, which I'm glad. My first attempt in that space station plant one was not very good. Oh no. Almost doing some of the same mistakes. So I don't really want to jump on the car. There's a guy here. So I think I'm gonna get rid of his body. And be careful. Careful. And there we go. Very messy. One thing that's cool about this DLC as well, I think at least, is his gloves. The janitor gloves have little skeleton finger bones and arm bones and stuff on them. Because our janitor character is in the Halloween spirit as well as he should be, I'd say. So let's get this guy put away. And all of this, mess that it creates, we're gonna leave that for the end. I don't wanna have to keep doing it. So I feel like I'm maybe talking a bit faster this time. So we've got the Michael Myers mask as well. I heard there's like a janitor trunk from the same user that recommended this DLC. But where is it? It's probably this. So I can take, I don't know if this is it. I mean, it's a trunk. But, apparently I can take stuff back that I want to keep, and I kind of want to keep that Michael Myers mask. Let's just get this guy right off the bat, too. Oh. That wasn't the throw button. Let's see how this is looking, though. I think I've pretty well got everything. Look at all these weapons. I didn't notice that on my first playthrough. I noticed this one, but there's a lot. And what's this? Oh, it's a light. Okay. So, that looks pretty good. Okay. I think this water is getting a little dirty, so oh man, that's pretty nasty. Let's get ourselves another bucket. And then we can start cleaning this siding. I just say, and this ground. And I'm gonna need to use this lift when I am taking that one down, but we'll get to that. Here we go. Nobody said that this job was going to be what am I thinking? Nobody said that this job was going to be not very messy, I guess. Our mop is certainly getting covered in blood. Okay. Oh no. I'm messing up there. Pumpkin decorations. That's not very nice of me, I'd say. But at the same time, I don't think there's anyone other than the neighbors. It's kind of spooky. Anyone other than the neighbors that are gonna really notice. So, I think we should be fine. I think we're making really good progress. As well, I should. Throw this out. Nice and quick. And a bit more water. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. The briefing seemed to imply it was like evil spirits that attacked everyone, but I'm getting kind of, like slasher vibes from this, so I'm not entirely sure if that's the case. Another thing that I was thinking that I'd like is like a power washer or like a hose to kind of help speed up the process a bit. This one I'm gonna get a bucket for. there's a note. So, Johnny, we've left money in the pantry for you. Remember to call us straight away if Jason or Danielle try to reach us, in case something goes wrong at the Crystal Lake summer camp. Well, there's your problem. We'll try to be back on Monday like we said, but your father wants to make use of the full anniversary package, so it could be Tuesday. We'll call ahead if plans change. We set up a bedroom in the attic for you. Look after the house, be good, and no parties. Love, Mom. Oh, and your father says to stay away from the cellar, or you'll never see that girl Gina again. Please listen to your father this time. What is that supposed to mean? So, left money in the pantry for you. Call us if Jason or Danielle try to reach us, in case something goes wrong at the Crystal Lake summer camp. So I guess Jason and Danielle are at the summer camp, which means that Johnny threw a party here, and then whoever Jason and Danielle are, I'm assuming his siblings, went to Camp Crystal Lake and Shirley got slashed by Jason. Ooh, a key. I wonder what this is for, or if I can use it. Interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna put it up here. Whoops. Just in case we need it later. I'm gonna close this. And move on with some more mopping. It's a mess. When I was playing this before, I was wondering who, committed the crimes here. Let me know if you have any ideas of who you think the culprit is. I'm kind of guessing someone like Michael Myers, but I think it might be a bit of a mix. Looks like everybody partied way too hard. This guy did a face dive into the corner. And there's also terror vision. Something about terror vision that I remember thinking when I was playing this before. Kind of creepy TV that only plays creepy movies. I'd be fine with, oops, too much blood. I'd be fine with a TV that only plays horror films. I've been watching a few more. Recently, I watched the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake the other night. I'd seen the original before. And I don't know, I feel like, to an extent, the remake is better. I wouldn't say completely. I do like how grimy the original is. And I think that some of that griminess is lost in the remake. But the remake had a better climax, I thought. And a few other upsides as well, I'd say. So they both have their ups and their downs, which I guess is how it goes a lot, right? I also watched, was it last night or the night before? I watched Nightmare on Elm Street 3 with my brother, and I really, really, really enjoyed that one. I just say that it also had some issues, but nothing too major. To move this chair, it's getting in the way. And it's definitely my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie so far. I'm going through them for the first time, and I really enjoy like the concept of a creepy guy who can invade your dreams. But I felt like the first movie was a little weak. And I don't even remember much the second. I might have fallen asleep. I fall asleep during movies all the time. And I don't know, I should maybe try and stop being such a sleepyhead, but I feel like I'm always tired. We've got an axe up here. I guess this is probably a shining reference. I'm gonna take that back to the office as well. Let's see if I can make it. Oh, almost. Almost made it. I'd be interested to know some of your favorite horror movies. I've gotten into them a lot more recently, and I kind of wish that I'd have gotten into them more when I was younger, so that I could be more of a scaredy cat. Scaredy cat. this before, to be honest, in one of my other videos. It's just that a lot of the times movies maybe explain too much. Too much. To be able to remain scary. I want to see what's in their fridge. What kind of yummy, yummy food they've got. I could have a midnight snack. Trying to figure out where I want to go next. Maybe I can get another of these. And try and clear out the first floor of bodies. Like this one. Oh no. Oh. Sure. Let's go. Oh man. Yeah, I should really take the bodies out first before mopping, to be honest. And then I can go through and mop everything after. I think that's my new strategy. So, we've got this guy. A bunch of chairs. And oh, come on. I've got him grabbed too close. Come on. There we go. There we go. I was getting these boxes to make it easier to transport them without, splattering so much blood, but I don't know if that really helps, if I'm being honest. Might be better to just go for it. Go like this. Got another. Tracking footprints everywhere. Oh man. Well, I've almost got this floor done. And we've got the basement. It's a quiet, quiet night. A quiet night. Those are the best kinds. Oh, gotta be careful. Okay. Easy does it. Easy does it. Get in there. And this guy's the last from kind of like down here at least in the house. However, there's also this one, that one. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of frightening. there's this mirror that's obviously not showing this room. It's kind of unsettling because it looks more like you're looking outside, even though you know you can't be looking outside, and like these are windows of a building across the alley. Because, you know, we're inside. But it's also kind of spooky because it's like impossible architecture stuff. And then there's one here, and it's like so big. I almost wonder why they gave it a reflection to begin with. And like, look at this one. There's like this chair over here with a lamp, which I actually really like. That's really cool. Quite often when I'm out and about and I come across like chairs like this, I take pictures of them. But yeah, sorry to get so distracted by the reflections, but I kind of like them. Despite them kind of being like weird kind of nonsense. Like, look at, there's this lamp again. And there's no lamp here. And it's like it looks good, and it makes sense kind of when you're like not paying attention to it. However, when you start looking at it, it becomes kind of strange. And I personally kind of like that. I don't know. Oh, and there's that chair again in the shower door reflection. Anyway, I'm gonna take this guy and I'm gonna toss him downstairs. So, kind of hard to throw. And then this one, I'm gonna just drop like that. There we go. Oh man, this isn't good. Maybe I should have maybe I should have kept with my strategy of mopping first. But it's fine. This is alright. Okay. So I took a bit of a break, and I don't think I'm gonna be playing too much longer. Getting pretty sleepy. It's almost 1 a.m. However, I'm definitely taking. Whoops. Just put that here. Oh no. Look at this mess I made. Wow. I'm definitely taking these bodies out. I do kind of think that putting them in the buckets might be better than just dragging them through the house like this. Just look at how much more I've just messed everything up. spots everywhere, but I clean them up. But will that be like a knock against me on my report because I wasn't efficient enough? I don't know. Yeah, I kind of think I want to start cleaning this area though. I don't know, it's a bit tricky. Because there's just so much. What's in here? Oh my word. This one's definitely gonna need a bucket. And this guy, I think, like flew across the room and hit his head on that desk. Oh, cool. There's Michael Myers painting on the wall. This is a bit much as well. And this room is virtually untouched. Okay. So, I can take this. Might as well. In fact, if I can... Well, now if I start throwing them into the bushes, I'm never gonna find them, I don't think, so we'll do that. Look at this. And I didn't take a really good look at this either. There's jack-o'-lanterns and candles. I don't know what the point of that is. Like, maybe I'm supposed to replace these burnt out ones. I don't know. Or maybe it's just for getting into the holiday spirit. Oh yeah. Throwing people down the stairs certainly seems like the way to go, but then I have to worry about all this blood. I definitely need to throw this out though. Look at our mop water is not doing well, so let's get a new bucket. And then I'm gonna get a couple of these. Let's see if I can stack them. Oops. So that I can bring two upstairs at the same time. I don't know. I know you can stack the... Oh, here we go. Easy does it. I know you can stack the water buckets. That's pretty tricky. But I think this is trickier. They're a bit heavy and lopsided. And so, oh, easy does it. Let's adjust this guy. Oh no. Oops. basically put the bodies in pieces in them before I even think about cleaning this mess. So gross. Oh, and then we've got the Freddy Krueger glove. I definitely want that, don't I? Okay. There's lots of kind of little goodies around on this map. I like it. Whereas the other, felt a little more generic. But this one is like, it's so good. And it's only like the DLC. I think you need the base game to play it, I'm assuming, but the DLC is still only like about $4, which I think is really quite decent. You know, come on, get in there. Oh. There we go. Look out. Down below. What's this? Danielle's 9th birthday to do. More children's horror stories. The Pale Child. Waking unto Death. Jane the Brain Squeezer. She loves dark stories. Her own Vuja board. She loved Vuja. She loved Mika's. Maybe she wants one. Another undead monster birthday cake. And I'm just noticing this guy over here is shaking his head, and that's kind of scaring me. Green zombie this time. Ghost candy. Get that beheaded clown duvet she liked. Find out what Johnny's thinking of getting her before it's too late. Why does that sound so ominous? Better find out what Johnny's getting before it's too late. Oh, scary stuff. That reminds me though, because it's got children's horror stories. I was thinking of making a video where I read some scary stories. And I feel like October's going too fast, but I'd like to try and get that done. This month. So, we'll see. Dear Mrs. Adams, as a gesture of appreciation for your loyal subscription to VHS Palace, we are sending you 6 free additions to this month's request. VHS Palace sounds so familiar. Like, I literally just played a game that has VHS Palace. I'm wondering if it's Hotline Miami. Or maybe it's in a movie. I don't know, it sounds familiar. But it could just be kind of a generic name. So anyways, we're sending you 6 free additions to this month's request, along with your selection of Sanguinator 3 and Skincrawler The Unraveling. We have included for you the following highly rated films: Grave Diggin', the Nazi communist zombie cannibals versus the creatures that came from Uranus, Dr. Morrow and the Island of Terror, Cannibal Resurrection 4, Valley of 1,000 Corpses, The Nightmare in Dr. Evil's Lab. Thank you for your ongoing patronage. Enjoy your films on behalf of VHS Palace and me personally, Joanna Vampris. I think I'd watch all of those movies. I'll just put that over here. We got a candle. You know, one thing that would be helpful in this game, but maybe a bit much, would be if you could equip weapons so that you could hack them into pieces like in Fallout, and it would make transporting them a bit easier. But maybe that's a bit much, like I said. Anyway, while we're talking about, scary movies and Halloween and stuff, I'd be interested in hearing what you'd like to dress up as for Halloween. What did I do? I was thinking that I could dress up as Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid. However, I wear glasses and he wears an eye patch, and I feel like I'd need to not wear glasses, and that I'd obviously need an eye patch, to the point where I'd be stumbling around at work if I was dressed like that, and that wouldn't be very good. But I do think that would be one I'd like to dress up as eventually. I think that would be fun. Got so many little chunks here, like a little vacuum or something would be helpful, but maybe a bit much. Making pretty good progress in this room, though. We should be able to get like a cart, so that we could put these on the cart and then roll them out. That'd be kind of cool. Oh man, my hands. I didn't realize that my hands get bloody. I'd be interested in I was thinking that maybe when I open the door it would leave like a handprint. But yeah, I don't know. I think my favorite horror movie is Possession. That movie's just so good. But I've only seen it the once. Though a lot of movies I've only seen once recently. I used to rewatch movies all the time, but now that I don't have as much time, I don't watch it. I don't rewatch movies quite as much. What's this stuff? Summon your very own banshee. Make your own holy water. Dig your own grave, and other money-saving tips. Oh my. How to invade dreams invade dreams. That's something, actually, that I'd love to do. I'd love to invade dreams and have people invade my dreams, so long as, they're not scary. I'd be fine with people coming into my dreams. I don't know if I'd care so much who. I think anyone is welcome. But if it was like, Freddy Krueger, maybe not. But I don't know, maybe he just needs a friend. And I think I'd be fine with that. Maybe I shouldn't be fine with that. He's a psycho. But maybe he just needs a friend, is right. What else? But yeah, like invading dreams would be so fun. I once had the same dream as my brother. I don't remember what it is or what it was anymore. It was funny though, because in the morning we were hanging out and I don't remember what we were doing, if we were just chilling. And one of us starts talking about our dream. I think it was him, but I'm not, or I could be wrong. I'm tracking so much. Poor people that live here are gonna be like, you're tracking blood all through my house. But I guess there's no one left to say that, is there? Anyway, my dream, so one of us is explaining our dream. And that's cool. One of us is explaining our dream. And then the other one is like, wait a second, I had that dream last night. And we start talking about it, and we had like the exact same dream. And I guess it's possible that the way we explained it, it just seemed like the same dream. But it was definitely close, and I think that's cool. So we've got another letter here. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Adams. Ooh, the Adams family. I'm sorry to report that your son Jason has been implicated in another unusual incident at the school. This is the third time now. I can no longer give you the benefit of the doubt that the other students are simply lying. The hurting of fellow students and defacement of school property with disturbing imagery will not be tolerated. Please see to your son's discipline, or we will be forced to expel Jason from the school. Thank you and good day. Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson. Is Jack Nicholson the, what's the word? The principal? Kinda seems like it. Oh no, can we go in here? Holy smokes. This is turning out to be quite a big job. But that's good because it means we can spend more time whispering and cleaning. And yeah, I know I've kind of made an extra mess. Smokes, we're not going up there. Sorry, she looked very frightening in this purple costume. I thought she was like a clown. And I was like, get out of here, you clown. Yeah, see, making a mess, but it's fine. What I'm gonna do, okay, is I'm going to grab the last body. I think there's just one more up here, and I saw him on our last playthrough. Oh god, I'm tracking. Okay, good. But we'll read. Is there a letter? Yeah. So, Billy is bad. I want to hurt Billy. I can hurt Billy. The tall man with the white face at the playground says so. Uh-oh. Grandma talks to me at night. Shows me things. Mom says she's dead, but Grandma speaks when I sleep. The tall man and Grandma say to hurt Billy. Billy bad, school bad. So, notice how this room is mostly clean. I'm assuming it's because whoever lives in this room is a psycho. That's what I'm assuming. So throw that over there. But there is a pool of blood. And if we check, see, I think that this is Billy. Actually, no, it's not. Rod Lane. I'll just leave that there. And then I'm going to take this guy down and try to get out of here without making too much of a mess. Because I think that this is the last character on the second floor. And so, let's just take a look. Like, we've got so much mopping to do. It's not even funny, guys. However, what we're gonna do is we're going to end it there. And next time, I'm gonna be able to do a deep clean with all the mopping, and then we'll be able to do the basement, the attic, and the shed. And then we've also got we've got that body that we need to take down, and we've also got to go down this path. I think there's more, but I think we did pretty good. When I was first doing this, I mopped everything first, but I don't know if that's the best way to go about it, or to do the mopping after. Maybe a bit of both, but whatever. We tried it a bit different this time. We should grab this and put it in there as well. Wait a second, I can rotate. Oh my, that's so helpful. I swear, at the end of every playthrough, I learn something new, which is good. Now we can put this guy here. Oh man, we're gonna be able to decorate, or like put everything back where it should be. This is gonna be so much fun. But anyway, I'm rambling like normal. So, I'm gonna save it. I'd like to say thank you for joining me. And if you've made it this far, please like and subscribe to help support the channel. And I hope that this was relaxing and that you liked the spooky atmosphere. I am really, really enjoying this. With that being said, I hope that you have really, really pleasant dreams, and I hope that I can invade them and you can invade mine. I think that would be wonderful. Have a good night, or a good day, whatever it may be. Bye.